Donald J. Trump found guilty on 34 charges. What does this mean? Why is it important? 5 things I want to break down with you. Number 1, what does this show to everyone on the political stage? That we are willing and able and capable, at least one part of the political party, that we are going to press charges and convict a former president and a presidential candidate of a hush money allegation. What does that show? That we're willing to charge our political adversaries. What precedent does this show to the world stage and for future elections going forward? I mean, it's absolutely an atrocity. Who are we as the United States, a free and fair government, as we say, to then juxtapose or position ourselves or hold ourselves on higher ground against other countries that convict their political adversaries? Really, what precedent does that show over hush money? That's number 1. Number 2, did you know that since 1997, the federal government has spent $18.2 million in a slush fund to settle cases of sexual allegations within our government? Did you know that? Where is the attention and the details and the government and the mainstream media and the cases to bring this to the forefront? Because you know what's even worse about that? That $18.2 million is taxpayer funded money. So we're all have our attention on Donald J. Trump. Little does the media care to say that $18.2 million since 1997 has been put forth, paid by the taxpayer from the Congress to settle cases of sexual allegations. So just keep that in mind. They're doing exactly what they're accusing Trump to do, but yet there's no repercussions for them. Number 3, pay attention to the power of branding. How many times in the coordinated power of branding of convicted felon, you're gonna vote for a convicted felon that they're saying about Donald Trump, just like they said Russia collusion, which was a hoax, the Russian dossier, which was bought and paid for by Hillary Clinton, a political adversary, which was fake. And nothing was done about that. There was no repercussions for Hillary Clinton for congregating that fraudulent information during a political season that literally affected the election, election interference. Nothing happened on that case. And now they're using, I will give it to them on the left, they are great at branding. They simplify it and they have catchy phrases that it just spreads and it stays and it hooks. A convicted felon. That is now the word for a hush money trial. But nothing happened when they also called him treasonous and that he was colluding with Russia, which was fake, and treason, that the repercussions of that could be put to death. They accused this man of treason and it was fake. Now they're accusing this man of this hush money during an election season, of not allowing the people to really have a true voice in a free and fair election. Again, that's number 3. Number 4, what does this mean for business owners in New York? If they could do it to a billionaire, if they could do it to a former president and current president or a current presidential candidate, what stops them from doing this to you? Seriously, think about it. And lastly, my predictions, number 5, I believe this will do the exact opposite of what the left side of the aisle wants of this. They want this to stop Trump. They want this to keep him from debating. They want this to keep people from supporting him. And I think it'll do the exact opposite. They're making a martyr out of Trump. Even people who weren't very pro-Trump, they're watching all of this go down and they feel a little bad. Like, seriously. And so I loved Trump's reaction to it when he walked out and he said, the true verdict is going to be on November 4th from the people. And I 100% agree in that. I think that many and even more so people stand behind Trump because they will do anything to try to stop this man. But it reminds me of a biblical verse, Acts chapter 5, that if it is from God, it cannot be stopped. And because of that, I don't think this will be the thing that tears down Trump. And if anything, it actually is going to empower his base and others on the different sides of the political aisle. So all in all, I think this will go to appeal and I think it'll be overturned, but it just goes to show that the left side of the aisle will do anything to stop this man from running for president, and that does not give me the security nor the faith that we have a true, fair, and honest election. So a little bit skeptical on that. Definitely not happy. I'm more so concerned about the situation, but more than ever, I think they're poking at the wrong people. They're awakening a sleeping giant, and that sleeping giant is the people. The people that want free and fair elections, that can think for themselves, that can vote for themselves, the American people. And because of that, I believe in the end, everything will work out and the future looks bright. And so those are some of my takeaways from the situation with Donald Trump and my predictions. Definitely pay attention. It is up to us as the citizens to pay attention, to actively vote, to actively seek information and actively engage with the election and everything going on locally, federally, entirely because politics, whether you like it or not, runs the way we run our businesses, we run our lives, and everything in between. So curious what you think, comment below, would love to hear from you. And if you found value from this video, please like, share, subscribe. Again, curious what you think, comment below, and I will see you soon. God bless USA and Donald Trump.